Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Star Tropics 2, Zoda's Revenge. The last episode, Mr. Tumnus defeated Zoda Z. Thanks for saving us, Mr. Tumnus. I have many things to tell you. It's Princess Micah, but now that we've got to make sure that the coral colons are okay, I'll meet you at the chief's hut. Alright, and there's the other children from Argonia. Mr. Tumnus, once again, saving the day. And hey, look, everyone's back to normal. I guess with the defeat of Zoda Z, the curse, the turn of all the boars was lifted. Welcome back to the present, Mr. Tumnus. I heard you travel through time and space. Boy, where do you come from? Americola? I still feel a little strange. Oink, oink, snort. Thanks for saving us, Mr. Tumnus. Mr. Tumnus, a true hero. A two-time hero. I'm gonna roast a pig for your victory. Just like in the last game. Oh, there's the pig again. Uh-oh. It went from a wild boar to a pig. Uh-oh, too bad it didn't escape. Alright, let's see what these folks have to say. Thank you, Mr. Tumnus, though I did enjoy being a wild boar too. Thanks for saving us, Mr. Tumnus. All these people give Mr. Tumnus their thanks. Oh, what a great boy. Yes, indeed. Mr. Tumnus is a great boy. I'm proud that he got to be a hero in 2 games. Mike has already returned. She's waiting for you. Okay. Like she said, at the chief's hut. Mr. Tumnus, I miscalled. You remember me? Yes, we do. Wow, you zapped the Zodas. Too cool. Show me how to use the Ultra Psychic Shockwave sometime. Well, you're gonna have to talk with Merlin to get that ability. And there's all the kids. They all say the same thing. They all thank Mr. Tumnus for thank Mr. Tumnus for saving them. But I'll just talk with them anyway. And then we want to talk with Princess Micah here. Mr. Tumnus, the village is back to normal. You have saved us all once again. We'll be forever indebted to you. Now let's put the blocks together and see what happens. We have to talk with the chief to get the blocks together. The hero returns. Welcome back, Mr. Tumnus. You are a power player indeed. I'm transposing the words here. Perhaps I can help you with those blocks. After all, Puzzle is my middle name. The chief puts the blocks together. In the original version, he says his name is Tetris, but once again, you know, the copyright, so. Now, how he decides to put the blocks together like this, I have no idea. Because, you think you'd probably want to, like, put them together in a square or something like that, you know? You make a shape, you know? But instead, what the chief does is he puts them together in this strange-looking symbol. Well, it looks strange at first, but you'll see that it's not really strange. Like I said, how he knew about this symbol, we don't know. Now, if you're photosensitive, you're probably going to want to close your eyes here for a little bit, and I'll tell you when, because we're going to get some flash in here. So, don't want anyone who likes to have photosensitivity to, you know, pass out, so. But it turns out the shape is actually Hirocon's amulet. It's Hirocon. Hello, Mr. Tumnus. Thank you so much for saving me. Okay. Father, you're alive. Mike, I'm so glad that you arrived safely. When trouble began on Argonia, I sent you away in the escape pod. And then had my own essence transferred to these blocks. Now, thanks to Mr. Tumnus, we are all safe. And together we can go back to Argonia and rebuild our society. Goodbye, Mr. Tumnus. I'll be thinking about you. Ha ha ha. Thanks again, Mr. Tumnus. You will always hold a place as the hero of Argonia. Now, the weird thing is, in the first game, it was implied that Argonia was destroyed. Micah basically said that. She was like, our planet has been destroyed, but we'll not mourn the past. You know, they're gonna relive a future. You know, they're gonna live their future here on, you know, Sea Island with the people of Earth, like Hirocon 1 did. So, yeah, it kind of almost retcons the ending of the first game, so, I don't know, I don't really like that, you know, and I guess it kind of paints Hirocon, I guess, in a weird light, you know, like, yeah, he saved the 7 kids, you know, but then he also at the same time, you know, saved himself. Like, he didn't save anybody else. Like, maybe he couldn't, but, you know, it seems like the cowardly kind of thing to do, like to save yourself, but not the rest of your people, you know. He only saved 7 kids, one of them being his daughter, you know, and then, like, he basically just abandoned the rest of his people, you know, transferring his essence. I mean, you don't know the extent of his magical powers. Maybe that was all he could do, but you figure, you know, the more heroic thing, I guess, to be would be to stay behind and fight with his people, but instead he, like, seemed to take, I guess, the coward's way out and just transfer his essence and escape, so that even though his whole society is destroyed, his planet is apparently destroyed and ruined, he's gonna head back there and rebuild society. How him and basically 7 kids are gonna rebuild the society, I don't know, you know, unless there's Argonians in other places, but the game doesn't say that from the first game or this game, so yeah, it's pretty strange. So I don't know, didn't really care for that little ending. Also didn't necessarily care for a lot of the changes in the gameplay. You know, it was much harder. The plot was a little more disjointed, you know, traveling through time. There was some, like, historical places like Egypt, the gold rush in California, mixed with, you know, fictional things like Sherlock Holmes, Transylvania, you know, the Count Dracula in Transylvania. So, yeah, it was kind of a little bit disjointed, but overall, like Mr. Tumnus says, what a wild adventure. If he hadn't lived it, he wouldn't have believed it. So, overall, like I said, I don't think it's as strong as an installment as the first game, but, you know, it was a game, and I mainly did it just to have fun and to honor Mr. Tumnus there. So, thanks to Mr. Tumnus' mother for letting me honor Mr. Tumnus, and thanks for also sharing honor Mr. Tumnus by watching his videos. Take care, have a good day. Bye!